guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know, you know. My name is Madison. I'm back on this bitch, okay? So let me give y'all a little 2 cents before I get into today's video. So originally, I was supposed to post a hair video because as you can see, my braids are out. This is my natural hair. I had took my braids out and recorded a video of me like doing my twist out, and I tried to edit it on my iPad. I didn't even get a chance to edit it. Let's start there. So I recorded the video yesterday and I stayed up the whole night doing my hair and like recording and shit. I wake up the next morning and I'm like, okay, bet when I get up I'm gonna like close out the video type shit. Like I'm gonna take my hair down, show y'all the end results, and then I'm gonna edit and post, right? Bro, I tried to upload it to my iPad because I wanted to do like a different type of like editing style, and all of it was just gone. It was just gone this morning, and I was like, okay, bet. Moving on down the list, I guess we're gonna go ahead and hop into the skincare video. So today's video is going to be a skincare video. This is my everyday skincare routine. I'll show you guys what I use and all that good stuff. I'm trying to figure out a way to like put my hair back without messing it up. It's also going to be a little Q&A video. I had posted on my Instagram story a little questionnaire thing asking to ask me any questions pertaining to anything, and I think I got around 10 questions, so we're gonna go ahead and answer those while we do my skincare. Let me figure out how to pin my bangs back. Look, I got one time to bend them bitches up and they're through. They're through for the whole week. They're through for the year. Without further ado, let's get into my skincare routine and the questions. I'm going to start by cleansing my face with the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Pore Perfecting Cleansing Gel. I love this gel for my face. The first question is, what made you start becoming so focused on overall wellness? And my answer to that is, one, I didn't realize what effect sugar had on your skin until sugar had that effect on me. I used to deal with like really bad hormonal acne, like on my cheeks, under my chin, down my neck, just like all over my face. And I used to just like fuck up some sweets. Like I love anything sweet. But also, it was because of my skin, and also because I had went to the doctor. Like really, it started 2021, and I literally had to go to the hospital because they tried to fucking diagnose me with Crohn's disease because I can't eat certain shit. And I used to indulge in like all of my comfort foods, like sweets. Like I love spicy food. Like baby, I was eating that shit like no tomorrow, and it put me in a hospital. Spicy chips, sugar, not eating the right shit, just not having the right shit in my diet is what made me get into overall wellness. Exfoliator that I use on my face. Sorry if the camera keeps shifting, that's my bad. I ain't got no sturdy ass bathroom tripod, okay? We getting it how we live, you know? Yes, I use the Dermalogica Daily Exfoliant. This is what it looks like. Sprinkle a little bit of powder on your fingertips, wet it a little bit. The next question is, how do you prioritize your needs over others? Former people pleaser here. I'm not gonna say I've always been selfish, but like when it comes to certain shit, you just gotta put you first. I still to this day prioritize other people's needs over mine, but like at some point, being selfish is not a bad thing. Okay, you can be selfish, but like as long as you give back, you should be straight in my book. Prioritize your needs by making sure that you're straight first. I remember I didn't used to do that back in the day. Like I always used to put other people before me, and people would never give shit back to me, and that shit used to just piss me the fuck off, because it's like, you know, I'm not gonna say I used to be a people pleaser, but like it was hard for me back then, so it was like I had no choice but to people please, because I was trying to get folks to like fuck with the kid, you know. But after a while, I realized that when I was pleasing other people, they were never there to fulfill my needs. Like I could never call on anybody. Like, it was always them calling me and them being like, oh, you're always there for me, this, that, and the third, but I couldn't say the same. And it's like, once you get older and you start to realize that shit, you'll be like, damn, maybe I should put me first. And like, it takes, let me cut the water off. It takes discipline to put yourself first, because you can please everybody in the world, but can people please you? You feel me? The discipline of putting yourself first for the first time will have you never looking back. Like, the first time that I ever actually just said fuck everybody and put myself first, like, I just felt liberated. Like, I was like, is this what it feels like to just treat me? Like, is this what it would feel like if somebody else did something for me? Honestly, hold on, let me get some hookah. But honestly, when you put yourself first and your priorities first, it like gives you like self-respect towards you. Like, I don't know, once you realize that you need to start doing stuff for you, and you start doing that stuff first for you, it changes like your whole dynamic, because you realize how important you are and how everybody else does have important needs, but like nothing is more important than the shit that you need to prioritize. Do you hear me? Next part in the skincare routine is to do my lashes and my brows, and this is the Grande Lash and the Grande Brow Duo little trial kit thing. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that, but the Grande Brow and the Grande Lash. Moving on to the next question. It says, what was the peak of your spiritual journey? What was the first thing that interested you? Let's make it long, but let's make it short. Okay, so the peak of my spiritual journey, I've had two. The very first one, I was hella depressed, and for some reason the mirror, bro, this was like my Savannah, Georgia days, bro. Like, this was way back then, before I was a civilian. Okay, so like, I was really depressed at the time. Like, I understood what was going on, but like, if you understand something and can't verbalize it, you're just fucked until you can find the words for it. I was really depressed, and the mirror was just so fascinating that I just used to stand and like talk to myself and like speak, not necessarily like positive affirmations, but I literally used to tell my depressed ass, I don't want to do this anymore. And then like, I just kept repeating that, and all of a sudden the depression just went away, and I was like, okay, babe, if this is how it works, this is how it fucking works. You know what I mean? I don't have like one of those little cosmetic mirrors. I'm not that fancy. But yeah, that was the first peak. That was me pulling myself out of depression. Very easy, by the way. You just have to, want it that bad. And then my second peak in my spiritual journey was like right around my high school days. I met my wonderful friend Ivy. Love Mama V. I met her and I started just like being around her energy, and she used to tell me about Earthbound and crystals, and I was just like really into that shit. Like, I was a military brat, so like I used to, then I take my spoolie and I just brush my brows with the serum in it. But I've always been interested in crystals. Like, when we used to go to like SeaWorld and like Six Flags and like all those like fucking Busch Gardens, like all those amusement parks, you know how like you go into like the gift shop and they have those big fat ass bins of like crystals and like magnets. Like, I've always been intrigued. I just never, you know, was really like educated with it. But I met Ivy, and Ivy was like, yeah, you know, this is for this. And then I just started like talking to her about it. I might have to do this part like off to the side, because I really need to see my lash line. But I literally just take this and I just drag it across the top of my lash line and on my bottom lashes, and then I brush it out with the same spoolie I use for my eyebrows. The next question is, what's a common misconception people have about you? That I'm mean. Y'all, I be getting my feelings hurt every day. I have the heart to be an asshole. I have the heart to be a bitch, and I have a heart to be a motherfucker, okay? But like, let me tell you something. People swear up and down that I'm mean, and when you meet me, I can't even speak up because I got social anxiety. I'm an introvert. Like, people think, like, don't get me wrong, I got a mouth on me, but like I'm not a rude bitch y'all are trying to play me to be. I'm not rude. I literally think I'm so mean, and I'm like, I'm trying to think what I don't really care about what people say about me, so it's probably hella misconceptions out there that I quite frankly just don't know about. But like that's the one that people always tell me I'm doubling up. I've been sleeping, but anyway. Make sure you put it on top of your eyelids. If you don't put it on top of your eyelids, it's not gonna work the way you want it to. But the number one thing people say, like whenever they first meet me, is like, I thought you were gonna be mean. Like I thought you were like a mean girl. No, I'm just a little sassy. We're gonna go in with the Laneige nighttime water mask, and I put this all over my face. The next question is, what is your favorite topic to talk about? Like what can make you talk for hours? Literally anything. I ain't gonna be the one to start the conversation. Know that for a fucking fact, because I honestly don't have a lot to say, but like I can piggyback real good. But I think that's just part of me being like an introvert. Like I can't start a conversation, but I can definitely join in and partially finish it. I only like to talk about the things that I have knowledge about or that I have experience with. I don't really dibble dabble into just like plain conversation. Like I like intellectual based conversation, but like I said, bitch, I'm not gonna be the one to start it. You know what I mean? Like I have to be intrigued in a conversation in order to respond. But like once the conversation gets going and I'm very interested in it, the conversation can go for hours. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you should follow me on Instagram at _Madison Salon. I'll be talking about my story all motherfucking day. Okay? All day on Snap too at Madison.Salon. I'll put it on the screen. Yeah, I could talk all day, but like I can't start no conversation with like other people. That's just introvert things that most don't understand, you know? So after the Laneige water mask, I'm gonna go in with the Biossance Squalene Omega moisturizer. The next question is, what's your favorite form of art and why? Freelance. Yes, I mean, fuck, I don't know. I don't have like a specific type of art that I'm just absolutely in love with. Like I do love abstract, but like being the person that I am, I feel like I'm art, you know? Like I look like this, I dress like this, I talk like this, I walk like this. Like next we're gonna go in with the Biossance plumping serum. I love this shit, I really do. Next question is, what's your biggest inspiration and why? Bitch, I don't know. My biggest inspiration, I get inspired by myself most of the time. Because I do shit and it's very intriguing, because it's either like, one, why would you do it, or two, you kind of knew what you was doing and you was inspired because you had the idea, right? The next question is, what is your favorite music to listen to when journaling? Honestly, I don't think I'm playing when I say this, but like I be listening to trap music. Trap music, I don't know if I was a former baddie from the streets, but like trap music rules my whole world. I don't give a fuck how vulgar, violent, ratchet, fuck how the music is. Like that's my vibe. Look, I literally just play my playlist whenever I journal, because like my music is in tune with me. Dip Dip by 21 Savage. If you run up on me like a swisher, I'ma bust 'em. Don't come my way with that bullshit, you feel me? Contradiction by Janae Aiko and Maui Music. We meet again, old friend. Look how they got you where they want you. Juke Jam. We used to roll at the rink. We used to roll at the rink. I used to talk way too much. You used to know everything. We have 2 more questions left, but I'm gonna go in with the Biossance Squalene and Rose Oil Vitamin C Serum. The next question is, what's your favorite song right now? I've been into K-pop. On TikTok, when that whole come on my For You page, bitch, I'm Big Wave. I love, love, love that song. And I make sure I get I be grabbing my larynx. I be grabbing my vocal cords, bitch. I gotta stop doing that. The massage is not that serious. Moving on to the last and the final steps of my skincare routine. I use this Laneige sleep mask, and I have like the little applicator. Use this Biossance little mini. I don't think you can be able to see the words on there, but oh yes you can. But yeah, I use this on my lips because yeah. And wait, there's more. Also, like, I put all 3 of these on my lips at night. Quite literally, like I make sure them hoes is hydrated. You hear me? Of course. First, I go in with the Laneige lip mask. But the last and the final question is, what's something on your bucket list that you could do this year? I can't predict the future, but I would like to travel. I could probably do that this year. But shit. But like, what's on my bucket list? Like, I get out of college. On my bucket list, I feel like when it comes to shit like that, I be thinking so small because school limits my time, and I always have like that subconscious like, bitch, you gotta go to school. But like, honestly don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I could accomplish off my bucket list because I honestly don't have a bucket list. I got things I want to do, but like, bitch, I'm gonna get them done before I die, or I'm gonna get them done before the year is over with. But I don't have like anything specific as of right now because, bitch, school got me feeling like a lost soul. Okay. Well, let's take this hair down. I promise I'm gonna have another hair video up soon. That just kind of ruined my vibe for the hair. That's why I moved on to skincare. But yeah, that was my skincare routine and my Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys kept track of the products. I might link them in the comment section, or you might just have to watch it and find out. But yeah, that's everything that I use on my skin. That is my whole skincare routine. I answered some questions for you guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on my social medias, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.